How about them Cowboys?
Angry Cowboys Fan, are you down to ride? Angry Cowboys Fan, are you down to ride? Drop a like on the video, go ahead and subscribe.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation and Angry Cowboys fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. And Cowboys Nation, I know I have given my raw and uncut when it comes to Craig Carton and the Breakfast Ball crew, but I gotta give credit where credit is due. On an episode of Breakfast Ball, Craig Carton, Mark Schlerich, and Eric Mangini discussed Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys 2025 offense. So we're gonna take a listen to the 3 clips that I got for y'all, and y'all know what we're gonna do. We're gonna come back and unpack this raw and uncut. So, Angry Cowboys fans, let's take a listen to what the crew of Breakfast Ball had to say about the Dallas Cowboys quarterback, Dak Prescott.
And I don't see Dak as being the guy who defines a ceiling in Dallas. And I think that's been the mistake there, is when they've tried to make it so where he's passing 40 times a game, it hasn't been very good, and it's not going to be very good. He's at his best when there's some sort of balance. And to your point about the running game, the other value is that it takes some pressure off the offensive line. If you're dropping back to pass every single down, and the defensive line is just teeing off, if you're willing to commit to the run, it's a little bit like body blows in boxing. At some point, those are going to add up, and you're going to have a breakthrough. But the balance of the offense is the key to me for Dak to be really successful.
This Cowboys Nation is exactly where Dallas Cowboys fans get it twisted. Dak Prescott doesn't determine the ceiling of our Dallas Cowboys. I mean, sure, he's the quarterback of the team, but he is not the end-all be-all when it comes to the success of the Dallas Cowboys. If your run game is on point, there would be no need for Dak Prescott to have to throw 45 times a game. The only reason why that happened in the past is because there hasn't been a run game to speak of for the Dallas Cowboys in years. But jumping to the next clip, Mark gives his metaphor when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys team. So let's take a listen so we can come back and talk about it. Roll the clip.
I always look at it like building a deck.
Okay.
Like, okay, so you could ask me to build a deck. Mm-hmm. And if you give me the lumber and just a hammer, I can build you a deck, but don't stand on it because it's going to fall down.
Okay.
Like, if I'm going to build a deck, I need a level, I need a saw, I need some, nails, I need a hammer, right? I need and I can build you a deck you stand on. So pass protection is a lot like that. Like, if you run the ball and then you set up 3-step drops and 5-step drops without a hitch, I can attack. Now I have a tool belt as an offensive lineman, and I can go after you. Like, yes, you understand what I'm saying?
But I know exactly what you're talking about, Mark, because it's exactly what I'm talking about. If you want this Dallas Cowboys team to go out there and just play football, then the Dallas Cowboys front office will continue to do what they've done for the past 30 years. If the front office wants this team to go out there and be true contenders, then they'll get Brian Schottenheimer and the other coaches the pieces that they need in order to succeed. There's no way a team can win when their front office is telling them that they have to do more with less. It just doesn't work that way, Cowboys Nation. Patrick Mahomes had less last year, and you see what happened to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, but you'll have these second-place glorifiers licking the boots of Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. But that's neither here nor there, Cowboys Nation. Now, jumping into the last clip, Eric Mangini gives more knowledge from a GM's perspective. So let's take a listen to that clip so we can come back and unpack this raw and uncut.
And I think that's an important thing that Dallas lost track of to some degree with Dak at different points, is him as part of the complementary package, and leading that package is really good. Him where he's out in front and they're trying to, it's 40 passes a game, that's not where they should be living. And granted, he's making the most money of anybody in the league. That's fine, but still do the things that he's best at. Don't try to push him to be somebody he's not.
Well, Dallas isn't the only ones that's lost this message in translation. Some in Cowboys Nation doesn't seem to understand nor comprehend this important element of the game of football, of American football. But you know what? Y'all ready for this raw and uncut? Y'all ready? Let's get it. You know something, Cowboys Nation? I never would have thought that Craig Carton would be on his program trying to defend Dak Prescott from the ones who think that he's a nobody, all because the entire team hasn't made it to an NFC Championship game nor a Super Bowl. I mean, I figured he would pile on with the rest of the haters, but no. He actually came to the set with a sensible take, and that shocked the hell out of me, Cowboys Nation. But if you are a true Dallas Cowboys fan, you will know that the entire team is the focal point when it comes to winning a championship. It's not on one player pushing the entire team to victories. It's everyone in the organization that contributes to victories. From the top down, like I always say, it's up to the entire organization to make Super Bowl aspirations a reality. But as I look on social media, the two main sets of people that have nothing good to say about the Dallas Cowboys quarterback are the Philadelphia Eagles fan base and some in our own Cowboys Nation. I expect the hate from the little brother of the NFC East and the Philadelphia Eagles, but to hear it from people that say that they're DC for life, it makes me want to throw up in my mouth, Cowboys Nation. But true Dallas Cowboys fans understand what it takes to get this team over the hump, and there have been things that a number of people didn't do to help this team achieve greatness. Let's not act as if it's only one player that has been barring this team from a championship. If you think that way, then your football IQ is probably around your shoe size. But you see, as Dallas Cowboys fans, the Angry Cowboys fan family understands that we don't want everything to move through Dak Prescott. We want the run game to be a factor. This way the pass can speak for itself. We want the interior of the defensive line to win the battle at the line of scrimmage. We want our offensive line to be bullies in the trenches. We want our linebackers to clog their run fits and play downhill, and we want our defensive backs to be opportunistic. I don't know about you, but I would take that over Dak Prescott being the end-all be-all for this team. Not because he's not good at what he does. It's because I want this team to be as complimentary to itself as peanut butter is to jelly. So no matter what the Dak detractors say, no matter how much our own fans talk down about our quarterback, most of us know what this team has to do in order to become contenders again. The ones who continue to hate can stay in their own little bubble of hatred. It's only going to make your NFL experience that much worse. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. Cowboys Nation, what do y'all feel about what the crew of Breakfast Ball had to say? What do you think we need to do in order to be successful for the 2025 NFL season? Y'all know what we do. We always talk about it in the comment section. But if you're digging this content and want to help chip away at 20K for the Angry Cowboys Fan YouTube channel, drop a like on this video and please consider sharing it with anybody that you know is a Dallas Cowboys fan. If you are DC for life and have each and every player's back on this Dallas Cowboys team, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I go live, release a video, podcast episode, film breakdown, or Madden 25 or College Football 26 gameplay. This isn't all about one person, Cowboys Nation. How many times have you heard there's no I in team? It doesn't apply to every other team but the Dallas Cowboys. We need every player on this team to give 100% in order to get to where we want to be. If this team plays as a unit, there's no telling where this team will take us. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan, and I'm out. Dang, Angry Cowboys fan, you done made it through the entire video. But if you want more content, you can definitely go to this video right here. Or if you want the latest episode of the Angry Cowboys Fan podcast, you can go right here. But whatever you do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, but remain DC for life.